What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to go over the fundamentals of opportunity cost. The reason I put this training together is because last week, one of my students was struggling to close, and we looked at her script, we worked through it, and what I realized is that there was just no quantification of how much money these business owners were losing. She sells to med spas, giving them business consulting and business coaching, and there was no urgency whatsoever. So what we did is we helped her to do what I call like a calculator close or an opportunity cost close, which is where you actually quantify how much money these people are leaving on the table, and the results are insane. Within 2 days, she collected $60K cash collected. She's on, I'm sure, 10%, so that's $6K in commissions in like 2 days. And I put together the entire training for it in a Notion doc and in this video for you so that you can go close more deals as soon as like today, tomorrow, and the next day. Let's have some fun, and I'll see you in training. Peace. What's up, guys? In this video, I want to go over a quick opportunity cost training. So after reviewing hundreds of calls, one of the misbeliefs that I see most commonly is what I call the cost belief. And I find that this is really easy to install on ROI offers. It can also be installed on non-ROI offers like health, fitness, just spiritual stuff. But it's a little more tricky. For the sake of this training, we're just going to focus on some ROI-based offers like lead gen, business coaching, because I think those are like the most straightforward. I think actually the ones I put down here are sales training and lead gen, but you'll see the patterns and kind of examples here. And then you can take this, put it into ChatGPT and ask it to take these and actually, contextualize it maybe to your training so you can look at ways to install cost. And cost is really just the belief that the cost of staying the same is greater than the perceived cost of actually investing in a solution to collapse time and, get to their outcome. Now, typically we have like the opportunity cost two paths. One is total newbie, whether it's, they're a sales rep, whether they're the business owner, whatever it is, like maybe they're pretty new to the game and they haven't really banged their head against the wall and struggled for a long period of time. And the other one is someone who is more established and has experienced problems and struggles over a few months to a few years. And those people, we can more easily quantify the cost associated with them, right? Like, because they actually can see the cost over time. But someone who's new to the game might want to go try it themselves and then bang their head into the concrete and then decide that they want help. And we're going to go over some examples for both here. So sales training, how I'd always do it is how many appointments are you taking per week right now? How many of those are closing? How many of those do you feel like could be closing? This was the biggest one. How many of those do you feel like you could be closing if you had more advanced skills and could handle objections better? They would usually tell me 2x the close rate. And I go, okay, and what's an average deal worth to you? And what does that mean to you in terms of commission though? Because that's like the biggest thing. And say, okay, let's look at this together. And I pull up my phone, pull up my calculator, calculate over the last 3 months, you're losing about these many deals per week. This is how much your commission is. And I would show it to them. And then I go, okay, I'm a sales rep too. So just seeing that, like, how does that sit with you? Okay, gotcha. So what's the main reason though you're looking for some possible outside help from someone like Jeremy to streamline this now rather than, I don't know, just doing more dials, hitting the phones harder and seeing if you can hit your goals that way? And I would hit them with that and then bang, they're cooked. Let's move into a lead gen, new biz. Cool. Congrats on the new business. How long have you been working on it for? Okay, cool. And how long has this been a vision for you to actually be a business owner? I'm asking both of those how longs because I want to create some sort of timeline around procrastination and how long they've had the vision to be a business owner and make money. Because if I'm going to get a time lever, which is going to allow me to quantify costs, I need to get a time that's not just like, oh, I just started my business. I want to know how long this has been a goal and a desire for them. And if in the past they haven't gotten help, then we can start to kind of quantify how much they've lost by not getting help sooner because they could have already been established. Because the questions with this is like, if you had gotten a coach 4 or 5 years ago, where do you feel like you could be right now? And based off where they feel like they could be right now, that starts to paint the picture of how much money they're losing per month. Okay, well, I want to say kudos to you for actually getting started. You'd be surprised how many people just keep delaying. So like that's super smart that you're here. I guess I'm curious, what's your monthly income goal that you're looking to hit in the next 3 to 6 months with this new biz? Okay. And after all these years wanting to do this, like what's the main reason you're looking for help rather than just trying to do it yourself? Oh, because of X, Y, Z and 1, 2, 3. And then I want to like go into some cost of inaction questions here, like consequence questions around. So what happens if you try to do it yourself and you have to stumble through, all of the email setup, all the automations, make all those mistakes on your own, try a bunch of different targeting and copywriting just to get a product market fit. And you spend all that time, like how much do you feel like you're leaving on the table just winging it and piecing it together on your own if you did go that path? I'm not saying you would, but I'm just curious. I always like to, the not saying you would is like a softener statement right there to just kind of take away that answer where they're like, I won't do that. I just want to take that away before they can. Cool. Example number 3, lead gen established. Cool. Cool. If we look at the data together, they go, yeah, okay, how many booked appointments are you getting per month? Okay, and what's the conversion rate on those? And like, what's the average order value? Okay, so it's about 4K, 20% conversion rate. Gotcha. And how many appointments do you guys feel like you guys could be taking, like your capacity, if you had a predictable, consistent, trackable lead system in place? Okay, gotcha. They'll probably say like double. Okay, so even if we did half of that, right? Like we added an extra 50% to your volume, just looking at your current conversion rate, that would be an extra XYZ deals per month. Does that seem reasonable, or is that totally crazy? Okay, remind me how long you guys been using this approach for that you guys have right now? Like how long you guys been at this revenue and using this approach? Okay, so I'm just looking at my calculator. That's about XYZ that we missed out on the last 3 to 4 months. So I'm just curious, how does that sit with you? Oh, it's shit. Okay, so what's the main reason you're looking at possibly streamlining this now and really getting a new system in place for your lead gen rather than, I don't know, keep doing it the way you have, or maybe just watch YouTube videos and see if you can figure it out that way? Game over, cooked, opportunity cost has been installed, and it's game on. Sweet. Peace, guys. Hope you enjoyed.
I've been getting dirty money, Jordan Belfort, stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping.